All right, there we go. Come on. The lag is real today. All right, let's go. All right. What's up, everybody? It's Cash Flow Nexus. How's everybody doing today? How's it going? How's it going? What's up, Rodney? How you doing, man? How's it going? Man, it's been a good day today. How's your day been, man? Let me go ahead and send out the rest of these links. All right, bam, right there. All right, sweet. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, today's been a good day so far, man. It's been a really good day so far. Not sure if my chat box is open in the. I don't know. Chat box is acting interesting today. But yeah, XRP is being XRP. I'm not sure how it's gonna what's the move is gonna be right now, but I am watching it right now. So we're about to find out together this market's move here in a bit. Let's see. Let me see who's on here. What's up, Crawfish? What's up, Action Jackson? How's it going? How we doing today, folks? How we doing today? Give me a moment. Going to send this link out to Facebook and then we'll get the party started. But I hope y'all's day been pretty well. Mine has been pretty good. I can't complain. I'm just enjoying every day, day by day. And even if it's a bad day, I still have something to be thankful for. So it's really not a bad day at all. Bam. Bear with me. I'm almost done. There we go. Perfect. Sweet. We are good. Cash needs some green. Yeah, I feel you on. We all need some green. We all need some of that green. How many people's on here? I can't see how many people's on here, but if anybody else is on here, definitely hit that like button, and also show some love. Say hey, what's up? I like to say hi to people. Get to know people. But if you are new to this live stream, welcome and hope you enjoy the content that's on this live stream tonight. So bear with me, you guys. Let's see. Yeah, today is going to be a interesting day. I'll say that because yesterday when I did the live stream, XRP was on the verge of moving up, but I see why it dipped down, and I'm gonna explain that soon. But you know, this crypto space is in an interesting and dangerous spot now, so we might have a receding market, you guys. So let's see. But yeah, today I do have a word for you guys. Just something simple, something I want you guys to really meditate on today. It's not gonna be like good like the last two. It's just a simple, straight word, and I want to make sure y'all really understand this word because when it comes to faith, you have to have faith in order to please God first and foremost. And that's with anything he tells you to do. You have to have faith in his word. You have to have faith in his son, Jesus Christ. You have to have faith when you are in your trials and tribulations. You have to have faith in all your circumstances, whether that be depression, whether that be loneliness, whether that be your finances, whether that be your relationships. You need to have some form of faith when it comes to God giving you a word on how to act and how to respond. So I want to go over faith and tell you guys, based off the scripture that he gave me today to read to you guys. It's important because I'm going to be reading out of Hebrews 11:6. I just want to make sure before we get started that everybody is, really, taking in what I'm saying, because we're living in days where God is going to really be looking at people's faith and looking at their actions rather than, them just speaking in and just saying it. Because there's people that there's a saying that says actions speak louder than words. Well, to God, your faith speak louder than how you're talking. So you have to understand that your faith is going to be what determines your move in your life and where you're going in the afterlife. So I want to read. It's got to be Hebrews 11:6. But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So to break this down, if we really look at the word impossible, think of something that people say is impossible. Because when you look at the word impossible and we break it down, it says it is impossible to please him. So if you're not pleasing God, that means you're not giving him something to be joyful about in your life. What God made you so he could take joy in seeing you prosper. He doesn't wish you to perish. He wishes you to prosper. He wishes that you have something that's going to be he wants your faith to show show the works in your life. There's things in our life that we misconstrue, and it's just talking it, and then we don't walk it as well. Because remember, he said faith without works is dead. So you have to have some type of action behind your faith to even, to show forth what he's saying to you. And this is why people don't understand that without faith, it is impossible to please God. You have to have some action behind what you're doing in your walk. And a lot of people, and even myself included, I have to really look at myself and say, Lord, how can I increase my faith? How can I improve on my faith today? What can I do to put a smile on your face? Is there anything that I could do or change about me to help build my faith up, so I don't have no doubt in my mind that you're with me? And this is how we need to talk to God in these times. We have to have faith, just like David did when he went to face Goliath. He didn't even have no armor on. He just had a sling, and then he used his sling, and then he slew Goliath. So this is how we have to really think in our lives. Think about when God sent Jonah to go to Nineveh, and Jonah didn't have the faith to go tell Nineveh to repent. Just the same way that Noah was told to build an ark, he had to have faith that God was going to make it flood. So the same thing, we have to show faith in the world and in our actions to God day by day. It's a daily thing that we have to show our faith. It's a daily thing we have to walk in this. It's a daily thing we need to live in the Spirit and act according to the Spirit. Because if we're not living in the Spirit, we're not acting in faith. Because outside of the realm of faith, outside the realm of faith, we don't have, we don't walk according to what God intended us to do. And Kitchen, yes, you're right. The three Hebrew boys. And the best ones to say is Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, when they stood up for their faith, not knowing that they weren't gonna, they didn't know if they were gonna perish or not that day. All they knew is they stood up for their Lord and Savior, and just because of that, them standing up to the King at that time, God had saved them from the furnace. He was in there with them in the furnace. So you have to understand that when it comes to faith, Sometimes we won't get the whole picture because faith is something that doesn't make sense sometimes. Let me break this down. You think it made sense, like logically? Really think about this logically. Do you think it made any sense for Peter to step off the boat and walk on the water to because he saw Jesus? The other disciples didn't have the faith to do what Peter did on the boat. He did not have the faith to do anything. He did not have the faith. He had the faith, but the disciples didn't have the faith to walk on water. This is what God is trying to get people to understand. If he says he's going to do it, he's going to do it, because he will not, his word will not return void. And this is the thing that people got to understand. God is not a man that he shall lie. He does not lie. He cannot lie, and he will not lie. If he said it's going to happen, it's going to happen. You just need to have the faith and ask him to help you grow in your faith, to increase your faith. And let me read this scripture too, Matthew 6:33, because I want to explain something here. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. When it says seek ye first the kingdom of God and all his righteousness, when you're seeking God first, when you're seeking God's kingdom first, and notice what he said in Hebrews 11:6 in the last sentence. He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. If you are diligently seeking God, diligently pursuing God, chasing after his heart, chasing after his mind, chasing after him, all of him, not just some of him, all of him. When you're really chasing after him and diligent, he's going to reward you because you're showing faithfulness. He's going to give you faith. He's going to increase your faith just because you're pursuing him. And this is how you build that relationship with him. This is why a lot of people don't know God or don't understand God, because they don't diligently seek him. They're not diligently going after him with all their heart, all their mind, and all their soul, and all their spirit. You have to go with everything you got when you're diligently seeking him. If you look up the word diligently, it means consistently. When you're consistently looking for him, he's going to reveal himself, and he's going to reward you for seeking him. You guys got to understand that it's not a game with God. He wants to have a relationship with you, but you need to make the effort on your behalf, because he'll meet you halfway. He'll meet you where you're at. He'll meet you where you're at. You just got to make the effort to go to him. So this is why it's important to understand and seek him for yourself. All right. And notice how he says in Matthew 6:33, and all these things shall be added unto you. So going back to what I was saying before earlier, that depression that you have, he'll replace that depression with joy. Your loneliness that you have, he'll provide you with love and give you peace beyond understanding. Your finances, he'll take care of it. You don't know what you're gonna eat that day, he'll take care of it. These things is what God will take care of when you really sit down and seek him. He'll add so many things. He'll even add wisdom. He'll add knowledge and more things. Then he'll add more abundantly to you. He said he came to give life more abundantly. What does abundance mean? A lot, many great things. And it's not just physical things. It's not just material things. It's spiritual things. He'll give you spiritual knowledge. He'll give you wisdom. He'll give you revelation on things that he hasn't shown or revealed to the world yet. So this is why you have to have that relationship with God and seek him with faith, because it's impossible without faith, it's impossible to please him. Without faith, it's impossible. So you got to understand you need that faith in him to believe in him and to know that it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So I wanted to get this message out. It wasn't as long as the other messages, but today I just really wanted to say, grow your faith, increase your faith, and really seek God for yourself, because only through him you're going to understand what's really going on and see what's happening in the world. All right. So I appreciate you guys for listening to the scripture and the teaching today. I hope that marinates in your spirit and in your heart. And I hope you get an understanding for yourself. So definitely read those scriptures for yourself, you guys, to really get an understanding. Don't just take my word for it. Also do your own due diligence to study and seek God for yourself. All right. So I appreciate that. What's up, Anthony? How you doing, man? I appreciate you being on here. And what's up, Astro Dreaming? How you doing? What's going on? What's going on? If you guys are just jumping here on this live stream, feel free to hit that like button and jump on here and, show some love. Show your, tell your Grammy, your mammy, hit everybody about this. We about to do this, all right? So I want to start off, I'm not going to start off with the XRP chart today. I'm going to look at the XRP Bitcoin chart today. I want to see what's going on there. And we know that XRP fell, I'm really speculating that it's because of the lawsuit with Australia. So that right there to me is, I think that's part of the reason why XRP dipped. Every time XRP is doing well, always some mystical lawsuit comes out of nowhere and then prices drop. So every time I see a lawsuit, I'm just gonna sell XRP at these levels. I'm just being real. That's what it seems like these days. But I want to start off with this chart. I want to see what's going on with XRP versus Bitcoin charts. All right, so let's take a peek. So we failed to get above this level, which is why price did a rally higher, so I could finally take this out. I don't know when the last time I looked at this chart was, honestly. So quite a while back. Maybe it was back in here. I think it was back in here. So that was about, let me see. Let me check. From this point to this point. Looks like it was literally 2 weeks ago that I last looked at this chart. So I want to start off with this chart first. Right here, it is showing that it is still kind of bullish because it's still above the price. But here's the thing right now that, that I need to let you guys really realize here. And I'm going to clone this line here. I need to let y'all realize that we are in a interesting spot here for XRP versus Bitcoin. So I could take this off finally. Let's do that. So it failed to get above this level, and I said if it doesn't get above this level, it's not going to reach this level. So, and it showed strong. So price, fell back down, and now currently the market's showing a bearish TK cross here. So right now, market needs to hold above this zone here. If it can't hold above this zone, actually I'm going to make this zone blue just because it was the key Jensen level. So let me go ahead and do that. But right here, this zone, and price needs to hold above this blue zone right in here. All right. So if it can't sustain above this, we will see prices, dip. And then if you're going to enter in this market, if it does dip below this zone, I would definitely wait till it, retest at this level and then short it to the downside. But right now, it's not showing anything really, worth looking into right now. It's just a flat market. It's just moving sideways. If we move to the 4-hour time frame, let's take a peek there. 4-hour time frame, we are very bearish just because we got a really thick cloud here. Prices underneath the cloud as well. You see it did break out this P wave, and it did fail to get above this level that I showed you guys on the daily time frame. So now that we are seeing this for ourselves here, this is what we need to, really watch in this market. Since it is in a range, this is a very obvious range. I do see this movement as well, so I'm going to take off the cloud real quick, and I want to show you this. Market is making lower highs, which is not a good sign. And it's also showing that this market is possibly creating a descending triangle, or if Japanese variation, a P wave. So this is a descending triangle here. If price breaks this bottom, which has a very good chance of doing, price could definitely come to these lows down in here, and I'm gonna show you some good levels that I would pick at if it does break to the downside. Let's see. Definitely right here would be a target. Yeah, definitely right there. And definitely in this range in here as well would be a good area to watch for price to, fall to. And honestly, I could really zone this area, but right now I just want to keep it simple. Actually, I should zone it just to keep an eye on it. So this would be the zone that it would fall to if it is to fall. Definitely got to keep our eyes on that. And buyers may enter into this level. I don't know until if it actually gets there, but price needs to sustain inside this blue zone here and then move to the upside. If it can't sustain above this blue line or this blue zone here, price will drop and then we'll see very low lows. So this is what I got. So this point, that's probably where I would first target, and then second point would be down in here. If it does sustain, let's say it does sustain, all right, it's going to come back and test this level, and I'm going to make this level red. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So if it does sustain, you know, and move up higher, break after the breakout, this is the level that I would look at right in here. So nothing really special so far. It's just in a ranging market. It's not worth trading right now or investing in right now. If you are a day trader of this, I would even touch it. At least not right now. It's not even safe to touch right now until we get a break here or until we get a break to the upside. And if it does break, I would want it to break this level here going to the upside. So I'm going to make this red. So it needs to break this red line to move higher. We have a fractal here. It needs to break that fractal high, which will be breaking this level of resistance right here and then moving higher. That will show that the cloud is probably going to start rounding off and moving up higher as well. So nothing really satisfying here. So I am done with this one here. This one's not really a great one to look at, but I will be looking at XRP. You know, I'm not going to look at XRP today. We already know what's going on with XRP. XRP is just holding on to dear life as support. So XRP off the list. I'm going to look at Tezos. I saw Tezos in the comments. Let me go ahead and look at Tezos and see what's going on here. So let's see. So it looks like Tezos fell to the downside and hit, let's see, how many targets? 1, 2, 3 targets. So Tezos did come down and hit 3 of the targets here. So that's actually really good. I'll take it. That's a win in my book. It broke out this P wave, it fell to the downside, then you know, held here after, you know, it hit 2 targets, then went back up to test that breakout. So you could have re-entered here and taken down to you know, taking it back down to the downside. But you know, it's better to, you know, be patient with your trades. If I were you guys, if you guys are day traders at all, it's best to wait and trade on the higher time frames, only because you get more return. Not just more return, but you definitely see the bigger picture of the market. Like right here, I'm gonna you know, circle this area right in here. Let me go ahead and do that. So right in here. So say if you had got into this market off the 4-hour chart, you would have got like a 37% return. But you know, this is why I mainly focus on the higher time frames. I'm not really concerned with the lower time frames unless I need to really see what the market's doing, because if the market's in a range, more than likely you're gonna have to day trade on the 15 minute or the hour time frame. But for this case, the 4-hour time frame will suffice for this move. It is holding here pretty good. So a good move right now is probably to look at the daily time frame, see what's really going on here. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to make this visible on only the 4-hour for you guys as well. I don't like too much clutter on my screen or my charts. So let me go ahead and get rid of that. All right, so now this is what's going on with this market. All right, let's take a better look at this. So if we really pay attention to this market, this is the move that's happening right now. So I'm gonna zone this area so you could see what the market's doing. Right here is where the market's at and where the market's holding. All right, so what could happen here? I would probably want to, you know, watch this market on the 4-hour and really get an idea what's going on in here, I'll actually make this visible on the 4-hour as well. Let's go ahead and do that. Take that off. But yeah, I would really want to watch this market on the 4-hour time frame, because this is right now currently a support level. So price could easily move back up to the upside. If it does, it needs to break this level here to move higher. And then if it does, you can see the next N wave to form. And I'll show you the next N wave, that what it would look like if it does decide to move higher. So coming from this point to this point here, this will be our N wave. If we do hold this level and come to the top, these will be potential targets. But you know, price always has to break this high, which is our B level. This is our C level. Price usually sustains and holds that support at a C level, or resist depending on what direction it's going. But right here, we need to see this level to be sustained. So I will be monitoring Tezos on the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame, it shows that we're bearish, but here's the thing, here's the good thing, it's still sustaining above this red line, or this red zone here. So I could take this zone off, but it's still sustaining above this zone here. So right now this market is still strong until it breaks this red zone, and then it'll probably move lower to these levels down in here, which will bring us down to $2.85. But right now, can't say. There's no real definite answer just yet, only because based off the information here, we have Chiku span, you know, still inside the price. It's flirting with the price right here. And then also as well, the price is sustaining above this level. So I can't really make a move yet. There's no real signal. I don't have no price action to play with. I just have just a level of support in the zone. So there's no signal yet, but when I do get a signal, I'll know whether to sell or buy. Only thing I could go off is right here, that the momentum of the market is showing that it may push lower, only because you got two strong sell candles, or literally actually all these were strong sell candles. But notice here that the momentum is slowing down between these since the last candle, the last 4-hour candle. Price has slowed down in this area, so we may actually start moving up higher. So my bet, me thinking, my thought process is it's gonna range and then make its move. But right now the market's not giving no signs of no sign of going higher or lower just yet. It's just from just what I see, my bias, it's just gonna range and then make its move after that range, and when it decides to move. So we did have a bullish TK cross, and then we followed up with a bearish TK cross, or we're about to get a bearish TK cross right here. So that's also another sign that price could potentially drop lower. Now if it does drop lower, let's take a look at the market. So let's take this off. Let's say the market does decide to dip lower. All right, let's say it does. All right, this is what we could look at for the next move. We have this move here, and then a move to the downside. All right, so this will be our N wave to the downside. All right, this will be our resistance. You got A, you got B, and then you got that C level right here. Always at that C level is where you want to make your trade, your opportunity, or find your opportunity to get into the market. And you see here, had you got into the market here, if you were day trading it, you could have made at least 10% on that move right in here. Actually 11.18% right there. Had you got in off of this indecision candle, put an entry at the bottom of the wick. So really your entry would have been right here underneath that wick, just for educational purposes, so you'd be safe on your trade. You would have got triggered in on this candle, and then you would have been in profit, real in profit on this one to this one, and then all the way up into here. So you should really take your profit at this level, because it's a zone and it shows a very strong level of support right here. So with Tezos right now, I can't make the move, but once we get that bearish TK cross cross, that's going to symbolize that the market wants to probably move down to the downside. Bearish TK cross underneath the cloud is a strong signal. But right now we don't have that full signal yet. But if it is moving lower, these will be the targets for Tezos. All right. Anything else y'all want to look at? Anything that y'all want to see? Let's see. Let me look it through the comments. I haven't got to read the comments at all yet. So let me read through the comments really quickly. And let me see. Tezos, we in trouble? Yeah. Dag, the Lord is really going to test our faith now for those who just bought. Yeah. Yeah. Let me write down Adam. And yet, oh, thank you, Ronnie, for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that dearly, man. I will take a look at Adam next. I look at H bar. Which one you want more, Theta or H bar, Astro? Ha, Doge. You and Doge. You know, Doge is actually doing, for some odd reason, Doge is actually doing pretty well. I don't know how, but it is doing pretty well. Next rally doubles your money. Thank you, Crawfish. Let's see. Doge doubled my money. Bought at. Dang, you doubled your money with Doge? Man, that's impressive. Let's see. Looking through these comments. Would you like Kitchen? You think a good move to MoneyGram? Okay. So H bar, you want me to look at H bar more than Theta? Okay, cool. Let's see. Oh, you really want this Doge? Yeah, I could look at MoneyGram. MoneyGram. And I'll look at. I'll do Doge for you, Kitchen, just because you asked. You. Oh man. So I'm gonna do Atom first, and then I'm gonna do H bar, and then after H bar, then I'm gonna do Doge, then MGI, MoneyGram. So let's go ahead and do this. Ooh, y'all, this, I don't know, man. The crypto market's depressing lately, but like you said, our faith is going to be tested. A lot of people are gonna miss out on their blessing because they're gonna get discouraged and drop out. So it's gonna be sad, but it is what it is. A lot of people are not patient at heart. So I pray for everybody's patience on here, that you have the patience to stay in your investment. So what is it? That's not the one. I thought I had Adam on my list. I don't see it for some reason. Let me go ahead and look at Adam. Weird. I thought I had Adam on here. Okay, guess not. But right off the bat, I see one thing that is already bad for Adam. Right off the bat, I see one thing that's really bad for Adam right now. This formation here is not good. Whenever you get a C clamp formation, that's not a good sign. That usually says that the market's very out of equilibrium and that price may want to drop to this level. So it may want to drop down to here, which is not too bad. It'll go from $8.40 down to $7.11. But it's not too bad, but that's a 14% drop, and that's a 14% disequilibrium right there. So let me zoom out more. Let me make sure this is the highest it's been. Yeah, this is the highest this market has been so far. The only way that this market could go higher right now is if and only if it breaks this fractal high right here. And it has to be a nice clean close, not just a wick close, but a nice clean close. But right here, this market is looking pretty soft. Here, it's just in a range here as well. Just ranging between $8.85 and also $7.72, this high and this low here at this fractal level. So right now, looking at it here on the 4-hour chart, I wouldn't even touch it yet on the 4-hour. Based off the hour, maybe we have a better, read here. So looking at it on the hour time frame, this is how I would play this move. All right. And this is going to require tremendous patience too. And actually, let me go ahead and do that. I want y'all to really learn these tactics when it comes to the charts, because it will save you so much heartache. It saves you so much heartache. So really pay attention to this, what I'm about to do. Let me see. I'm going to put this here. Because this, if you guys ever do analysis by yourself, watch this. So like I said, for price to even go higher, it has to break this level, which is at $8.85. If it can't get above here, then we know that the market's gonna fall flat. Right now, the market's, it's moving higher, because you can see back here, it is moving higher. But this is the problem. Like I said, we're ranging between $7.72 and $8.85. So this is how you play this move, all right? You zone this because this is the fractal level that it needs to break, all right? What usually happens here, if we do get a break here, let's say we did get a breakout. We'll not only break the cloud here, but Chiku span will probably be underneath the price. So, this will show that we're broken here. The next thing that would happen, it will be some type of pullback to get buyers back into the market. So once we get that, pullback, most likely buyers are going to enter in probably somewhere in this level here. This is where buyers will probably enter in, right in here. So let me zone that for you guys. Make that better looking. So this will be buyers. I'll make this purple. So buyers will enter in here, saying if it comes down to this level. But if it does, more than likely what's going to happen, price is going to come back, test this level, and then its decision is going to be made here. If that does happen, if we do get a bearish candle, price is going to move downward, and then it's going to create a N wave to the downside, something like that. So you got that N wave there. But like I said, the market is, it always moves in N waves. You can see N waves everywhere on the chart, but it's just identifying them and knowing when they're going to happen is the key. But it's based off the fractal levels. If you understand how to read the fractals, that's why I wait for fractal breaks and wait for the retest of the fractal, because price usually wants to come back to that fractal at some point. But let's give the bullish scenario. All right, the bullish scenario would be price breaks this high, right? Okay. This is what I would do as far as trading it. I don't think it'll go crazy high, but let's go right about here. This would be the targets that I would probably, start eyeing for a bullish market. All right. So y'all probably wondering how he do that, or from this low point to this high point to this point's current level, or the last low. This will give us our targets for that upward movement, but that's only if price breaks this level. If it fails to break this level, like I said, it's not going to reach that level at all. Not at all. So I will mark this because this is a important level here. I'm going to add this on my watch list because I don't know. I thought I had this on my watch list before. Add to watch list. All right, so we are now on the watch list. Great. Sweet. So that's what I see for Atom. It's still no move yet. The market hasn't given us a signal. So I may do a weekend. What time works best for you guys? I was thinking maybe 4 p.m. Central Time, or maybe early in the morning. Maybe like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I'll do a live stream in the morning. I don't know if you guys are open to a weekend. A a weekend in the like sometime early in the morning to do analysis. Let me know. I will definitely do that. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Let me read the comments. What's going on? I'm not a gambling man. Yeah, don't be a gambling man. Yeah, don't gamble, man. This is not the place to gamble. Fruits of the spirit. Let's see. I'm praying for you. You better do Doge. You better do Doge. You okay? I got you. Let me see. I guess I'm pulling some profits tonight. Yeah, you may want to pull some profits tonight on that. Let's see. God has never failed me. He's never failed me either, man. Let's see. Reading some more. I would have to reach 10 cents for people to take it serious. What's up, Bergley? Bergley King. How you doing, man? The important thing about Doge that many don't know, it's that it has a community supporting it, just like XRP. Yeah, that's true. Dogecoin is very popular, and it's because it's based off a meme, and that meme has been a running joke for quite a long time, actually. So yeah, Doge has a huge following. So I did look into Doge. I said, wow, that's why. Plus, you got Elon Musk backing it too, so that's another big thing. Next on the list, so I got Adam out the way. I'll look at H bar. Let's see what H bar is doing. Oop. Oh man, I just made a mistake. I just clicked the wrong thing. Oh well, let me do this real quick. H bar. Let's see what H bar is doing. So it did break. Okay, great. It failed to get above this level. So the result of that was a drop. So that wasn't too bad. And I said once if it did break this level, it would go higher, but it didn't. So that was a bust there. So I'm not worried about that. It never hit that level anyway, so I'm not even gonna take that as a loss. So that's not a loss. But let's take a look at what's going on here. I want to look at this on the 4-hour chart real quick. Let's take everything off. So 4-hour chart, this looks ferocious, like horrendous, honestly, on the 4-hour chart. What's going on here? Let's see. The momentum of the bears are entering the market like a lot. So, excuse me. Expect this market to move lower. Yeah, a lot lower actually. Let me go here. It may do a pullback, but I don't think the pullback's going to be, major. Because right here, look, we do have, a type of C clamp formation, so price may move up higher. But if it does move any higher, it's not going to be too much, man. It's going to be the highest that it could possibly go probably is at least back up to this, this purple level here. And I'm going to make this visible on only the 4-hour. Let's go do that. There we go. So 1 hour is looking it's looking good on the 1 hour as far as, if you're a bear or in the bear market, a seller. If you're a seller, this market's like great for you, but it also broke this trend line here. So price is really going to start moving down. The highest that'll go is probably inside this box and then continue lower. I don't see this moving higher right now. There's no signs of it moving higher. Targets for now, let me see. come here. If I was to put on this, it would have already hit target 1. So these will be the rest of the targets down in here. We'll probably see the price get back into this range, which will put us at 4 cents. Yeah, 4 cents. But right now, I'm gonna say this. This is the furthest I see the market going, the furthest. But looking at the market right now, this is where I'm going to put it. Probably about here. I see this. I could see this happening. So if it goes further than that, that's great. But I'm gonna say probably our third target market will start to probably recover. But we'll see. We don't know what the market's gonna do yet. This is a bear market right now. Let me see that daily time frame. Daily time frame, it's showing. Daily time frame is starting to show. Oh no, actually, daily time frame is showing some real weakness. Let me show you something actually very important on the daily time frame. Let me do this. So it just broke this zone here on the daily time frame. Price Chiku span's coming down. This is angled down. This is flat. So we're in a bearish TK cross zone. So price could actually come down to this level here, actually, according to the daily time frame. So this is where the price could fall to here, according to the daily. So this whole range in here is all where I see the price going. The lowest that it could go is obviously this red box down here for sure. And we do have some support at this level. So I will mark that. I'm gonna mark it here. And also in here. So these will be areas of support that I do see the market coming down to as well. But this is where I see potentially the market going, because this was a big break. So right now I would invest in H bar if I were you right now. Not this moment. No, it's not safe right now. Let's see. So X, that's one off. So you said hey next, so I bought Cosmos at $3. Would you pull profit or just sit on it? Let me take a look. Are you how much did you put in on it? That's what I want to know. Depending on how much you put in on it, that could change a lot. So let's see. Where is that one? What's the abbreviation for Cosmos? Because I don't see it on here. I thought I had that one. Yeah. Oh, so you're like a grand. Okay, I got you. Yeah, if you did that, I have to see the chart. What's the abbreviation for it? Because I don't think it's coming up. Oh, so Adam. Okay. Oh, duh. I'm tripping, man. I'm so tripping today. So you bought in at $3. So you're actually really good right now, as far as profit wise. Because from $3 to where it's at now. Okay. I don't know. I think you should hold it. I think it should be a long-term hold. So yeah, I'll say a long-term hold. You can take some off the table just to have something in your pocket for sure. The next one was Doge. Ew. Kitchen, I don't know, man. You and that Doge. Let me see. What happened in here? Oh yeah, I remember this now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I said yeah, I remember this clean now. Let me delete everything. because this is giving me a headache looking at this one. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have no. I don't know how y'all. I don't know how you believe in this coin. I don't know. I can't. I can't do it. You have some serious faith believing in this one. Ah man, you have some serious faith believing in Doge. I will not lie. And right in here. So, man, Doge is hideous. Okay, so looking at Doge on the 4 hour, this is literally the only chart I could really pay attention to right now. It is holding this level of support, so that's a plus right now for it. So probably looking at the 1 hour chart would be the best option to make a move. Let's see. No. I don't. Even no. I I'm sorry. I think this thing's gotta come down. Looking at it on the 1 hour. Let me see. At least 5%, which is not a big deal, I guess. But you know, Doge is not really that pretty. It's not really. I don't know why is it doing so. Doing okay. I'm surprised it still lasts this long as a project or a joke. But Doge is definitely. I don't know. I'm gonna mark that one off. But Doge, I don't see nothing special with Doge right now as far as a bullish move. It looks more bearish than bullish right now. But this I guess this crypto likes to spike out of nowhere. According, seeing back here in August 14, 2020, seeing this happen in here, this is spiked. Almost spiked to, it didn't even make 4 cents. So actually did make 4 cents, 4 cents in 672. Yeah, that wasn't, this wasn't impressive, but had you got in at the bottom right here, that would have been great to get in and get out. But those, it's one of those cryptos that spike a lot. You see here, so we could get a strong spike down or a really strong spike to the upside. But I'm in favor of the market to moving to the downside for this one, only because it's underneath the cloud, and also because the higher time frame is showing otherwise. So I don't see this market doing too well. I think this market's gonna drop, and even looking at this right here, it looks very bearish. Hold on a second, my niece just entered the room. Hi.
Hi.
Mwah. You about to go to sleep?
Yes.
All right. Night night.
Night night.
See you in the morning.
See you later.
But yeah, I don't see anything too strong with Doge right now. I think it's gonna move lower. Let's see. Let's see. So I look at MGM, and then I'll look at one. Let's see. Good stuff, brother. What are you thinking on Ethereum? I'll get to Ethereum after I look at MoneyGram. So let me look at MoneyGram first, and then I'll look at Ethereum. Let's see. $20 gets you 1,600, 60. What? You could 6,100 Doge? Nah, get out. No, I couldn't do it, man. I'm reading the comments right now. I'm like, yeah, but I don't know about Doge. So let me look at MGM. I said MGM, MoneyGram, and then I'll look at Ethereum afterwards. And let's see. You said, could I do 0? What? Can you please do 0 time? 0x. I never heard 0x before, so I'll write that one down. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do one on Chainlink. I think I looked at Chainlink earlier this morning, and I think I had chain link moving lower, but I'll see what it's doing now because it could be different. Y'all know this is a 24-hour market. Anything could change very quickly. Even while we're asleep, it could change very fast, as you see with the crypto space this morning. Let's see. Do you think it will spike with Bitcoin? Psych. If it does, what's the I would have to look at how valued it is in the what's its market cap and everything for Doge, or it doesn't even have it. But anyway, let me go ahead and do MoneyGram, and then I'm gonna look at the rest. Well, look at that. So MoneyGram. So it failed to get above this level, so it did hit. So that was an invalid end wave. So the next phase was it would come and touch this level, and it did so. So that was accurate. So we need to look what is going on the lower time frame. This cloud is acting as support right now. As you see, price spiked here, and now it's holding off at this level. So what I need to do now is take a peek. Let me see. Take a peek on what this lower time frame is saying. If you remember, we did have a P wave here, and I said if it's going to go higher, it needs to break this level on the P wave to get to this level. But it failed to do so, and we see the market went down and spiked to the downside. Let's see. I think this market is going to continue lower on MoneyGram. It is. Let me see. Let me look at that daily really quick. Let me make sure. I'm going to get rid of these. I don't like having too much clutter on my charts because it messes me up. So let me get this off. All right. So this, it's still in this range between $4 and $2.78. So it is still in this range. We do have a bearish cloud forming, but we still have a thick bullish cloud as well. It is in favor of the bears currently, only because, well, actually not really. It's still in favor of the bulls, so I take that back. It's in favor of the bulls still, just because it's above here, and it's also holding this level. And I'm gonna draw it up a little bit. Who is blowing me up at this time? But anyway, let's see. Let's see. Right here. So this is where price is holding right now. So this was different levels of rejection it got. I think looking at it here, if I make this, visible on the hour, let me see if it's visible. Looking here at the hour, let's play in here. This played off really well. Y'all see that? This played off really good. I remember doing the analysis for this. I said if it's going to make its move in this area, and this is where it's going to decide. Remember, whenever it's a triangle, it's always 50-50. All right? And I told you, I gave you guys targets on where it could go. I do remember this analysis more. But looking at it here, we do have a bullish cross, which is good. So I don't see any bullish candles yet. But once we start getting bullish candles, I'll probably start looking for a move up. Right now, this is bearish, only because on the 1 hour time frame, that's where the momentum's at. But according to the higher and the longer time frame, it's bullish. Right now, it needs to sustain above $3.05, and it needs to sustain the $2.96 level. We do have a bullish cross, like I said before, but here's the thing with that: we don't have confirmation on what direction it wants to move just yet. We don't have no weakness in the cloud just yet. It's not a pretty cloud, but it's not weak yet either. So until we see either this level breached or we see a price action bullish candle, there's no entry, or there's no reason to invest yet. And if you want to invest safely, you know what I mean. So that's what I see for MoneyGram. There's nothing sweet here. The market's just like kind of dead. Uh, just looking at it on this time frame. So it is slowing down, but it's not time to jump in just yet. I'll say that, not just yet. So y'all wanted me to look at Ethereum and Zero. So let me take a peek at Ethereum real quick. Ethereum is, last time I checked Ethereum, I think it was moving lower too. Let me check here. It's been a while since I looked at it. Yeah, here we go. Got it. So last time I looked at Ethereum, wow, it was a while back. Right in here. And I said where it could potentially go in here. And it eventually came down, but not that bad. So let's see. Let's see the last thing it did. So the last thing it did, it held off at this this resistance here, this red zone. So let me actually take this off. So it held this resistance zone. And when it did, price moved lower, as you see here, came down, made a tiny correction, and you see that tiny correction was this little space here, and then it moved lower. So yeah, because y'all, I don't think y'all understand that I day trade these more than I invest in these, so I'm not really too worried about investing just yet, because the market hasn't shown me too much interest as far as making a big investment. But day trading, man, there's opportunities every day. Just even here to here opportunity, you could have made a small percentage, and if you held it, look, you made a pretty hefty move here. But day trading, cryptocurrencies is totally different than investing. The only reason why I prefer that is because you can make a tremendous amount more money in a short amount of time. But the thing is, it involves a lot of risk. It involves a lot of sitting down and really knowing the charts and really studying it. The scary thing right now that I see for Ethereum, I will say this: it needs to break this red line here. If not, this market's going to drop lower. So actually, I need to move this a little bit. I'm gonna zone this. So if it doesn't get above these two red lines here, expect price to get back into this red box. Red box, no pun intended. But it needs to get back, it needs to get above this fractal level too to make a higher high and go up in here. Once it breaks this fractal level, if it does, that will be a good sign for the bulls to start taking over again. Bullish momentum will probably take us at least here at $398.50. But if it fails, to break, then price will probably drop lower here to about, let's see, $365.28, and possibly even down in here at $364.96. So this is the bearish move if that happens. Can't say just yet. Here's the bullish scenario if it does go up back to the upside as well. So let's take a look at the cloud really quick and see what's going on. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to go for the bears on this one. We're gonna probably see lower prices. Like I'm gonna say $371 and $364, between that range there. That's where price I see going. And if it does make an N wave, then the market's really gonna drop hard, which will be here. This will be the N wave, and the lowest price will be at, let's see, $337.85 for Ethereum. So this is probably where it can go if we break this zone And if it holds at this level and we start seeing bearish price action, it has a good chance of making that in wave to the downside. But first thing is first, it has to break this B level, and then it also got to get through this red box here. So that is something to also consider. If anything, the lowest that it, if it doesn't break, if it doesn't, go through this red box all the way through, $364 would be our last level of defense. But like I said, this is an N wave forming. We need to sustain. We need to break this fractal level to move higher. It's just, I don't see it happening right now. The market looks pretty weak. It looks like all the crypto, looks like most of the crypto space wants to drop right now, according to all these charts that I'm looking at. Most of them anyway. So I will be watching, I will be watching the market to collapse soon. Let's see. Let's see. Let me read these comments real quick. Okay. So you said, Tyson. What's up, Tyson? How you doing, by the way? You said Bill Gates is going to alter people's DNA with the COVID-19 vaccine. Yeah, I heard about that. And he's actually working with, I think it's in Florida. I'm not sure where it's at, but he's working with a group of people that are putting out mutated mosquitoes, something like that. It's weird. I'm not sure about all, the details, but he's working with some project that has to do with mosquitoes. And he was saying, him and his wife were saying in an interview that the next wave of a breakout is going to be worse than this one. Well, yeah, it's gonna be worse than this one because it's a man-made, virus. Excuse me, but people don't really, look into research or riot to get these people thrown in jail. Like, it's crazy. It's like evil is just existing here and it's not being exposed. And when it is exposed, you're either called a lunatic or people don't believe it until it's too late. So it's pretty sad to see, but it's like what I'm reading by what you said, it reminds me of the days of Noah where there were giants. It talks about the giants, the Nephilim in there. So it's crazy if we ever will when we experience that again, how will people react when human DNA is altered and all this stuff. But I don't know, man. That's a lot to think about right now. That's a lot of stuff that it's a lot. Like, just thinking about it right now, it's like, man, I don't think people would be ready mentally for something like that, because a lot of people are prepped to especially Americans. I'm not trying to, bash on Americans, but Americans don't have it all the way there when it comes to, we're so, I wouldn't say pampered. Actually, that's actually the best way to say it. Compared to all other countries, America's pretty pampered. And we don't really have backbones for really anything. We just flow with the movement that's going on or the trend that's going on. That's why America's in the state that it's in right now. So, if there's any hardcore American patriots out here, you got to really look at how America is going right now. America is moving further down, and America is becoming like a godless nation almost. It's very scary. If you see like the people, there was I don't know if I said this before, but there was a woman that just sworn into office, and she didn't want to swear on the Bible, so she swore on a Dr. Seuss book because she says she don't believe in God. That's scary. You're putting people in high positions of power that are going to be writing laws and legislation that they don't have no conscience of God, And these people that don't have any conscience of God, they're going to be really making laws that we gotta abide by. No, they're gonna make. I kid you not. One of these days, people are gonna wake up, have a real bad wake up call, and they're gonna see that these laws that they're making are going to be go against our beliefs, and you're gonna have to really have faith and stand up for your belief, because it's coming a time that these people are getting to positions of power, and they're gonna write these laws down to get people, like Christians and people that have faith in Jesus Christ to bow down to their agenda. It's crazy. It's real crazy. But like I've said, that's what I see for Ethereum though. So I will X that off. 0x. Let me go with 0x. Let me see what 0x is all about. I don't know if I have ever heard of this one. Actually, it's not even coming up on my chart. So next, I will go with Chainlink then. Chainlink, where you at? Chainlink. All right, Chainlink. Here we go. Oh, I was so close with my analysis here, but it is what it is. I said it was going to go down here, but it didn't reach. It got close, but I'll take it. Chainlink, same thing. This market seems like it's about to fall too. Let's see. Like I said, I think the whole crypto space is going to get rocked for some reason. I don't know why though. They are just milking everybody, and people keep putting money into the crypto space, especially millennials. A lot of millennial investors are in the crypto space. They keep putting money into the crypto space. No, because at the end of the day, millennials just want money. They don't want to be like the baby boomers and work hard and all that. And I understand, work smart, not hard. But there is a time where you do need to learn the value of working hard as well. So, the Bible also talks about working hard, and hard workers worthy of their wages as well. So, but looking at this, if this market continues to go the route it's going right now, Chainlink could probably fall back into that $10 range, which would be interesting to see how that goes. But yeah, Chainlink could definitely fall back to these prices here. I could see it coming back to this red zone for sure, just based off the N wave I have drawn up here. But right now, this market is not looking. All these cryptos are not looking too strong right now, and the market's slowly getting back into equilibrium in here. Let me take this off. Yeah, market's starting to get back into equilibrium, and what I mean by that, the red and the blue line are getting closer and closer together. Once this red line crosses this blue line to the downside, this is not going to be a pretty market. This will say the market's going to have some type of correction and possibly move down to this level here, like I was saying. The lowest it could possibly go is probably $8.91 too. So market may come down to this level as well. So I wouldn't put that off the table just yet. I really feel bad for people that bought in right here. I really do. I feel really bad for you if you bought in at $21 or $20 or $19, and then you got crapped on by the market, and now you look silly. But right now, I have this coming down for now. The only reason why price is being sustained right now is because, let me actually take off these Hakanashi candles. Only reason why price is sustaining right now is because it is holding above these two lines here, which is at $14.11 and $13.76. Once it breaks this these levels here, it already broke this fractal, but once it breaks this fractal at $12.71, all this market's done to the downside. What I kind of see here, and I'm kind of, I'm just this is what I see so far. It's not, legit just yet until the market gives us that confirmation. But we could be moving in a channel here. This is very, possible right now. So we will see how this market responds in the upcoming days. I still have this market moving lower. Possibly right now, I'll say just for the meantime, I'm going to say at least up to this point. 14% loss would take us down to $12.76. So that's where I see market potentially going right now. It's just moving in a downward market. Market's about to get back into equilibrium. So once the market is truly in equilibrium, then we'll have a better idea. But right now, I'm standing on a bearish move to the downside. Let's see. The arrow is pointing to the 0.5 Fibonacci level. Legit support on the bigger time frame. Let's see. HashGuard built on the Cosmos SDK ecosystem platform. Mainnet launched. 90% token supply burned from 100 billion to 10 billion. Very low market cap with huge potential. Everyone needs to burn their hands once with the big pump and dump scheme. Yeah, that's very true. I agree with that. As far as the Fibonacci level, I don't see it on, I don't know what your chart looks like, but I just know on this, looking here, taking this off, price needs to sustain. I'm going to go ahead and take this off as well. Price needs to sustain above this level. I'm actually going to take this off. But price needs to stay above here for sure. And I could zone this, but that probably might be too big of a zone. Because you don't want a too fat zone. Like, you don't want a zone like that big. This looks stupid. But here, this is as far as I would go with the zone. But if it breaks this level at, what is this? Like I said, $12.73, 72-cent level. Yeah, this price will, move lower. So far, the only reason why it's sustaining is because it's above here. Maybe you want to monitor this on the 4-hour time frame as well to get a good move. But right now, I'm bearish only because the market has been moving down. And looking at this, here we go. Looking at this, market's just making lower highs at this point. I'm not convinced otherwise yet. Let's see. Even here, you see that it's forming a channel. You see that? So the only way I'm going to be bullish is if we break, this channel and move up higher. But right now, we'll see. We'll probably move up, probably here, test. And if we break out this trend line, then we could see higher moves. But right now, I see a bearish market for now. Just for now. Let's see how this price holds here. But right now, I don't see it. Let's see. Any other... our charts are the same. Pretty cool, man. Awesome. Let's see. Yeah, this could be a bull flag, but right now, if it bounces even lower, then this will become a bearish channel. So right now you could say this is a bull flag, but it's just like I don't this is the dangers about charting, because patterns could always change, especially in crypto. It could change so fast. It'll probably go from like a head and shoulders, and then it'll jump right into like a triangle, a descending triangle, and you're just like, what happened? Or a ascending triangle, and then you thought it was going bearish, but then all of a sudden it's bullish. So this is the dangers of patterns in the market. Sometimes you got to wait it out. If it does break this level, then I'm in favor of this being a channel, and the market coming down lower and just bouncing in here until it gets a break to either the upside or the downside. But right now, it's really hard to say what this really is. I don't like to assume patterns just immediately, but for now, I'm gonna say this is like a channel for now. But we will see. Uh, who's this? What's up, suit? I don't know who you are, but welcome to the live stream. Terrence, I remind you of Terrence Crawford. What? All right, well, that's interesting. Uh, let's see. Yeah, I agree. A bull flag typically doesn't have to be a super long duration. Yeah, it doesn't have to be. I agree 100%. But we will see how price responds in here. This is what I have right now, so I'm gonna stay with that, and we will see. But right now, this market is not the best to play with right now. I will say watch how it responds at this level. If it gets rejected here, shorts all day, short. Get as much profits as you can day trading this. Any other requests before I head out? Because I am starting to feel it. What's up, XRP Addict? How you doing, man? Nice to have you on here. Brother, I'm new here. Nice to have all you new people in here. I love it. That's a compliment. One of the best boxers, a cool guy. Yeah, I'll look him up. I'll look him up. It's funny you say that because I do boxing too. I also do MMA as well. I am gonna start vlogging more on here, so prepare to see my personal life on my channel. I do live streams. I also have students that I teach as well how to day trade and read these charts. I have a Discord group as well. But I am gonna start doing more vlogs. I just need to get a good vlogging camera. Because people like my vlogs. If y'all don't watch my vlogs, and you guys, if you are new to this channel, I might start doing my comedy skits again. I used to do skits on my channel before, like way back, like way in the beginning when I first started my channel. I think I have like 3 comedy skits, so y'all could check those out. People say they're funny. I don't know. I don't know if I'm funny or not, but if you guys think I'm funny, then I'll start doing comedy skits again. But a lot of people like to laugh, so I might actually start doing those again. So we'll see. Let me see. Yeah, I appreciate you, man, jumping on here. I appreciate that a lot. May God be with us through these trials. Yeah, every day, man, every day. God be with us every day. I believe we have an event that will lead into a sudden interest in privacy coins. I like deep. Okay, that's okay. Oh, I might have to. I never heard of that coin. That's an interesting coin. I might have to do research on that one. Let me write that one down for myself. Deep. Interesting. I never heard of that. There's so many cryptos. There's like 6,500 cryptos. I don't have time to be researching all these cryptos. If y'all want to, send me something on Twitter, I could research it and then have my opinion on it. I do think a really good crypto in the future, not now maybe, but in the future will be casino coin. A lot of people go to the casinos. A lot of people like that lifestyle. It's a gamer's coin too, but casino coin seems like a good investment as well. Excuse me. Privacy coins are being taken off some exchanges. And that's crazy because I've been hearing that, and actually one of my students actually reached out to me today. She told me that she got some RSR coin, which is a coin that's against inflation. So a lot of people don't know about that coin, or they don't have access to get the coin because you have to have a VPN, because it doesn't have some exchanges that don't deal with Americans have that coin. So you have to get a VPN to even get RSR to invest in. So that just lets you know that there's something hidden that's coming, and a lot of people are not ready for what's about to hit America, or actually the globe. A lot of people are about, and I had a vision before about this, and if y'all follow me on Facebook, I usually say my visions on Facebook. The vision that I had, that there was going to be a huge financial collapse, and there was going to be a huge divide in finances, and you're either going to be extremely wealthy. Well, there's going to be, you're either wealthy or you're poor. There's not going to be nothing in between, and that was the vision that I had. Another vision that I had: a lot of people are gonna there's going to be a lot more riots, a lot more violence increasing towards the end of this year. A lot of it's funny. I'll just tell you the vision I had. Okay, so when it comes to, watch around November when the elections happen, because the Lord showed me that Trump was gonna be back in office as well, and I prayed about it, and I heard more other people pray about it too, and I got the same thing. I said, Lord, if you showed them, show me. So I said, okay. He showed me that Trump was gonna be back in office, and he said there's gonna be so much hate and so much chaos and a lot of rioting when he gets back in office. America's never gonna be the same again after this year. Americans are gonna be. You're gonna see a lot more racism. You're gonna see a lot more hate. You're gonna see a lot more violence. You're gonna see people show their true colors in America, because they just have Americans. Americans are whiny babies. Honestly, that's just my opinion. If you have an opinion on something, or a belief on something, or you stand for truth on something, and it doesn't line up with the bigger agenda or the trend of what's going on, you're a bigot or a hypocrite or whatever word they want to throw at you, and you're just like, well, dang, what I do, I just have my own opinion. My Facebook, it's my name. It's Emeka Inabuaku is my name on Facebook. So if you want to find me on Facebook, you're more than welcome. And I'm the only person in the world. Well, my family's the only family in the world with this last name, so you can find me pretty easily. So yeah, it's not gonna be too hard. If you see that my last name, that's it's a family member. We're literally the only people with this last name. So I don't know why we looked for others, but we are literally the only people with this last name. It's very interesting. And it's funny because my last name literally translates to God's wealth, which is very funny. So yeah, I don't know. It's very interesting, but it is what it is. If there's not anything else y'all want me to analyze tonight, I will hop off here. I'm supposed to have a session after this with my student. So I'm going to be up for probably another 2 hours. So we'll see. But if y'all don't have anything that y'all want me to analyze, I will hop off here. If you have something for me to analyze, state your claim now. If not, then I will be heading out. So I'll give you a little bit of time to, let me know. All right, so there's no other thing that y'all want me to analyze. Cool. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream as always. If you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Like the video live stream, you guys. It helps out the channel to grow. I'm trying to reach at least 5K subscribers, and I don't do it for, I don't do YouTube for subscribers, but I do want to start giving back because I want to do giveaways. I want to build my channel so I could do bigger giveaways, because the more money that I make on my day trading, I want to give away on here. So I think my first giveaway, when I actually get to 5K subscribers, I'm gonna do a $1,000 giveaway. And once I do the $1,000 giveaway, I'll probably it'll probably either be in crypto, or I'll cash app you. I don't know, whatever. I'll figure it out. But I think most of y'all want to have $1,000 in crypto versus cash. So I think I'll do that. But we'll see. We will see. But I'm glad that y'all came on here, enjoyed the stream. Stay tuned for the next one. God bless you guys, and bless you too, man. Stay up, man. I appreciate you being on here. Once again, God bless. Peace. Have a great night. And I will see y'all tomorrow. All right. Deuces.